Greetings, YouTube. Today we're going to talk about rust, or rather the lack of rust. Okay, now I admitted I did not do a before and after on this one, and I could have, but I didn't know it was going to work. This is the first time I ever used this stuff. So I had purchased myself some Evapo-Rust, and I got this on the recommendation of Adam Savage, who has been a font of useful information over the years. This is super safe rust remover, non-toxic, biodegradable, safe on skin and eyes, reusable. Tools, antiques, cookware, auto, hardware. Um, and the instructions are really darn simple. You put it a container. You put the object in the container with the liquid, and you come back after some X number of hours, take a look at it. And this is a set of vice grip or vice grip. It's a wrench, but it's got no rust anymore, but it still needs lubrication. I got to get in the shop on that one. But this was completely and absolutely encased in rust when I put this in there. Let's see now. When did I put this in there? Noonish yesterday, so it was in there like about 12 hours, I guess, about 12 hours or so. And it's absolutely smooth. I mean, it's like the factory finish right there. It feels really nice. I have to tell you, I'm very impressed with this stuff. It is super simple, and I've saved it. So I didn't put it back in the container because I want to have this container to be uncontaminated in case I have a really rough one or something, and the other container, which is just a reused faux milk container from my wife. I think it's oat milk. I believe she drinks oat milk. But I labeled it so that you know what it is. So I'm gonna grab it and try to drink it. And then I'm gonna put it in the shop downstairs. So even more secure because there's not a lot of people down there who drink things except for me. So yeah, this stuff is awesome. I mean, this finish is beautiful. These things are in wonderful condition. And once I get them down in the shop, I get some WD-40 on these things, get that little soaking in there, get the mechanism going, which this mechanism actually works nicely. This is actually the unlock aspect of these things is great. It's the sliding aspect at the moment, which is still a little on the hinky side. I should be able to get these revived. I bought these at an estate sale, and they were in horrible condition when I bought them. I bought it with the foreknowledge that, maybe I can, maybe I can't, save these kind of things, but I'd never tried a pair of vice grip. I've tried a vice grip wrench like this, so I'm like, man, it's worth the time, but worth a chance. And I paid, I don't know, a quarter for these things probably, so it was worth the effort. And I had heard about Evapo-Rust, and I'm like, I didn't know where to get Evapo-Rust. So I did a quick Google search on my phone, I think, actually, and it said it was at Harbor Freight. So I went to Harbor Freight, and I think I paid $22, I think, for that container, which is, what's an excellent question, James? How big is this container? It's actually 1 gallon, 128 ounces, 3.78 liters, so 1 gallon. That's not a bad price for something that you can reuse. That's awesome. I mean, let's face it, we buy chemicals all the time. I mean, I bought gallon containers of drain cleaner and stuff that you use once and it's gone, and it's also very dangerous, and this stuff is not very dangerous. So that's very cool. I'm very happy with this stuff. So now I gotta take this in the shop and see if I can get that to unlock that little last bit and then give these a try. Because other than that, they're in nice shape. The jaws are nice and crisp. Whoever owned these before me didn't use them much. They just abused them a lot. Always breaks my heart when I see tools abused. That's life. So if you've never tried Evapo-Rust and you're like on the fence, like, I don't know, does that stuff actually work? It does, in fact, actually work. So get yourself some, give it a try. And I gotta tell you, I'm just absolutely amazed at this.